Today I will be talking about the importance of voting and highlighting some points made in an essay by Hattie Lindell of the University of Texas at Austin. Considering how much of our government relies on elections and voting, wouldn't it make sense for most Americans to want their voices heard? Interestingly, though, that is not the case. The 2008 U.S. Census Bureau reported that only 63% of people registered to vote actually went and voted in the 2008 election. Now, only 72% of Americans are registered to vote. So in essence, that means only 45% of people in America went and voted in 2008. That means less than half the country. So personally, I believe that everyone should go and vote because everyone has an opinion. In our democracy in America, we value the ability to have a say in who is in office, and we revel in the fact that we get to have a say in what goes on in our government. But if less than half the country is voting, we have to ask ourselves, is this a real democracy? Yes, of course it is. We still have elections and our country is still run by a president. But when you look at it this way, when only half of the country is voting, then not everyone's voices is being heard. The purpose of a democracy is for everyone to have a say and for everyone's voice to be heard. So, when you have a country where less than half is voting, then not everyone's voice is being heard, and thus it's not a true democracy. What is most concerning is the fact that young people are the ones who don't vote, ages 18 to 24. So even though everyone is opinionated and has different ideals and beliefs, millennials, ages 18 to 29, have decided to remove themselves from the electoral process, which is really disheartening. Because of this, and the fact that the voter quite literally has the future of the country in their hands, I urge anyone listening to this to go out and exercise their right to vote in our democracy.